This is a video on the Delhi Sultanate, and they're going to be one of the more interesting of the three just because of how weird it was. And this sultanate is based mostly in Central Asia, and we're seeing it in power from around 1000 CE to about 1526 CE. With this sultanate, one of the weird things is that only about 20 to 25% of the population was actually Islamic. Um, so when we're looking at the power structure, religion was not the thing that was keeping this sultanate together. It was actually military conquest. There were obviously perks if you were a Muslim, but Islam was not popular at all. We were mostly seeing Hinduists and Buddhism. Politically, we're seeing our bureaucracy split into four different areas. We're seeing the Ikta, the Sheikh, Paragana, and Gram. And a lot of their political power came after they realized that they couldn't just have religious law be political law. Additionally, when we're looking at how they interacted with the environment, you're seeing that um, you're moving from Central Asia and you're trying to move into Southeast Asia, aka India, and they were kind of successful. Like, they got there and they got the power, but they didn't really have the heart of the people. And when your people are reluctant, you don't have as much influence. From a cultural standpoint, the Islamic invaders did try to destroy Hindu and Buddhist temples. They somehow thought that by destroying the temples, they would try to get people to convert to Islam, which is, not really the case. Additionally, you are seeing that this is mostly like a warrior group who is trying to seize this control in this area of the world. But the people who did end up converting to Islam were mostly disillusioned Buddhists or people who were on the very low end of the caste system in the Hindu society. And this is mostly just because Hinduism and Buddhism are radically different than Islam. So it wasn't like comprehensible for them to actually want to convert because it was just so different from what they knew. Um, when you're looking at technology, because again, I accidentally goofed on the graphic organizer, and this is for technology, you are seeing the creation of unique textiles, which is cloth, like weaving or silk. Um, Not actually silk, but like they had unique textiles. You're seeing the implementation of water irrigation systems, and you're also seeing the development of rockets using gunpowder. So they were fairly technologically savvy for their time, but you are not yet seeing the development of common weapons. That's more like into the Renaissance and 1800s. But they did have rockets that were used without much accuracy. When you're looking at the economics, you are looking at this sultanate being based off of um, the very, very rich and the very, very poor. The people who were very, very poor helped contribute to the economy by working the land. And the people who were very, very rich or affluent, they contributed by owning private businesses and by owning the land that the poor people worked on. So you can say that agriculture and private businesses were the backbone of this sultanate. And a lot of their money was also made off of just revenue from the land. So when you're looking at the Delhi Sultanate, you are mostly just seeing this complex mix of different cultures that have a mixed success rate.